Hey, this is Zoe Williams of the Voice of Reason and Zoe What Morning shows here at Dash Radio. Listen, everybody on YouTube, you guys have been a tremendous support for my shows, and I appreciate everybody for tuning in every week and, participating. But I'm serious than a mug. We need your help on the GoFundMe campaign. We really want to do the VOR radio network, and I'm asking you personally, each and every one of you, we're over nearly 24,000 strong here on the channel. We need you to support by donating. Just click that little button down there and it'll take you directly to the GoFundMe campaign. It's gofundme.com/Zoe Williams. Anything you can do is greatly appreciated. It continues our movement. It continues our forward progress. And I appreciate you all who have already donated. If you can do it again, I thank you so much. Thanks again. Zoe What? I'm out.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss a woman's ass. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reason has returned to Dash Radio. You already underdig what this show is about. I love switching it up. Sometimes you tune in, it's 37 women in here. Cackling, talking over each other, elbowing each other for space. I've got something to say. Well, no, I like to switch it up. Today we have just one woman. Ah, damn it, it's Mimi.
It's me.
Y'all already know, man, Mimi's cold-blooded, and I thought Mimi was a perfect fit for today's topic. Lately, my topics have been coming from women. The beautiful, the talented Rita G reached out to me and was like, yo, watch this video, Zoe. There might be a topic in there somewhere.
Okay.
So she sent me some notes or whatever, and I was like, oh, yeah. This is a great topic. Before I even get to the topic, you already know how I get down. I got to promote a couple of things. I have a physical copy of the Relationship Dismount book behind me. I sent out some copies today and yesterday. If you want a physical copy of the Relationship Dismount, all you have to do is go to my website. I am ZoeWilliams.com. I am ZoeWilliams.com. Dope-ass website put together by a dope brother. This brother is cool as fuck, man. Married to a wonderful woman. And I like to see young black people married.
That's right, me too.
They like in their early 30s, late 20s, but they young. Living, struggling, loving, doing it.
That's right.
I fucks with them tough. This brother has a business, right? His website is called Triumph Beyond Designs. He's the guy who built my website. I want you guys to go support that ASAP. You have a business that needs a website? TriumphBeyondDesigns.com is the place you need to go. Websites, he lays them out. They super fly. And he's quick. And not only is he quick, you guys are going to get, I think, 3 months of maintenance for free.
Oh, wow.
So he's going to maintain your website. And if you, he got packages and plans or whatever. If you want him to maintain your website beyond that time. But yo, Triumph Beyond Designs did my website. And every time I call him with something, that update is less than 12 hours.
Wow. That's what's
less
up.
than 12 hours, my update is there. And many times it's within the hour. Maybe it's because I'm the homie.
Right.
Be like, yo, I need this, whoop, 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 and it get done quick. Not to say that if you ain't the homie, he gonna be unprofessional. What I know about him, solid dude. You know how you meet solid people? You be like, oh, that's a solid dude.
Right.
That's a solid person. That's who this dude is. Triumph Beyond Designs, that's the homie. Please go, 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 go. Support the brother now.
Right now.
Right? Do what Mimi tells you. If you don't do what I tell you, do what Mimi tells you to do, goddammit.
And right now.
Right now, this evening. Another business I want you to support this evening is Android Home. People are starting to really recognize. I got somebody hit me on Twitter today from the UK and was like, Zoe, the shoes you were talking about is in this high-end store here in the UK.
Wow.
I told him, I said, this is a black-owned business. He not running around with a red, black, and green flag. Not to say that that's wrong to do, but he just a black man with a business.
That's right.
So, and he loves his people. He fuck with his people. But at the same time, he's doing something that a lot of black businesses are besmirched for not doing. And that is creating high quality goods. A lot of times we bang on black owned businesses. Oh, they shit is cheap. This is dirt. This ain't cheap. This is a luxury sneaker line. He don't have no hard bottoms. He ain't got no red bottoms. He ain't got no gaiters. But this is a luxury sneaker line.
Yeah, they're nice.
Man, designed here in LA, but handmade in Italy. And the shit is fly. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah, I need some.
I mean, it's fly. Super fly. And you know, sometimes they're expensive. How about it? Listen, this boot right here,
I like them.
it was like it was half of what it is now 2 weeks ago. He had like a 70% off.
Wow.
People missed that sale. And then on top of that, he hooked it up where Zoe Williams listeners, Voice of Reason and Zoe What Show, y'all get 25% off.
Oh, shoot.
You just say Zoe or, put in Zoe Williams or whatever. Bow. You got 25% off right off tops. So please go support AndroidOhm.com. Android like the phone. Ohm, one of those French words. Means man. Robot man. Android man. So that's Android, HOMME.com. Right? AndroidOhm.com. All right? Check them out. Support them. Right? You want to see black men win? Go support this brother right now. Who else do I want to promote? Oh, man. David Banner's people are real people, man. Go get the God Box. I got a new Cool Mo D record I should send to the engineer that you should play. It's an homage to Kendrick Lamar. I think I'm going to play that. But yeah, man, David Banner's people reached out. Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something about sisters. That sister that works for Banner, y'all don't know her. She behind the scenes. I ain't even going to say her name. All I know is quality sisters exist out at this motherfucker.
Right.
That's all I'm going to say. Like, and every time I meet a quality human being, I'm ecstatic. But when I meet a quality sister, I'll be like, oh, okay. My karma must be getting cleaner.
That's right. That's right. It's coming back around.
My shit must be cool.
Right.
Nah, because, don't nobody got to call you and give you advice and be looking out for, for you and shit. She reached out like, hey, you don't promote yourself enough. I said, well, damn. She was like, yo, you fall back. You push everybody else out front. but you fall back. She was like, you got to put you up there with everybody.
That's right.
I was like, God damn, sometimes I just feel like I owe. I do. I feel like I owe because, I'm reckless. I be fucking up and I be trying to cleanse my soul, dear Jesus. Lord have mercy. Okay, cool. I need y'all to support all of these businesses. I think I'm done promoting stuff right now. But don't forget to pre-order your copy. Frank, pull up the website. Don't forget to pre-order your copy of The Holographic Relationship. It's my current book. I promise you. I got a story about this too. We got to stop being scared of intellect.
Right. You're right.
I know. You got to write books in a certain way to people that they can understand. But I just don't want to cater to people's ignorance.
Right.
I don't want to have to dumb it down too far. You understand what I'm saying, young man? You went to college, right? Watch this. You saw that the young kid, and there's no disrespect to the young kid, Lonzo Ball, he tweeted that the other young kid, 21 Savage, his album was better than Jay's. Now come on. No disrespect to 21 Savage. Go get your money. You a young G. Put your boys on. Make some bread. Hire your family. Build businesses. Take that money. Build an empire. I fucks with you. I went because I got kids who fuck with 21 Savage. So I download the album, listen to the album myself. I'm from a different era. Right? So, and I know Lonzo Young, that's the voice of y'all time. But that's like saying Bruno Mars is better than Prince. No, Bruno Mars is really good. Let me do it another way. That's like saying Keith Sweat, right, is better than Charlie Wilson.
Right.
No. You understand what I'm saying? No disrespect. Different era, different time. Spoke with some different shit. Keith Sweat got heat. No disrespect to anybody. I'm just saying there's different levels of this shit. And it's just hard to be like, oh, but Lonzo Young. He get to do that. He young. But I'm just saying, like, come on, man. Let's no. Okay? Let's just stop it. Let's just quit it now.
Now.
But hey, Quincy Jones taught me that. Quincy Jones was like, man, when the new motherfuckers come in, you got to get out of the way because it's their time. I told y'all the story when he built the Back on the Block album. That man builds albums. He's not recording albums. This dude is building albums. Okay, we're going to get all the old people from my era. Ray Charles, Sarah Vaughan, Bobby McFerrin, Al Jarreau. We're going to get all the jazz greats, Miles, Dizzy. But then we're going to put them with Kool Moe Dee, Melly Mel, Ice-T, Big Daddy Kane. And then we're going to put all of that with this new little kid coming up, Tevin Campbell. And he said, man, you got to get the past, you got to get the present, and then you got to get the future. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't really shit on 21 Savage. It's his time. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, let's stop it. I mean, shit, Michael Jordan is the past. However, he's still the greatest.
Right. And a legend.
Like, he's still, like, you gonna say LeBron's better than Jordan? Anybody want to take that argument? Okay, cool. So don't say 21 Savage is better than Jay. All right, shit. I'm sorry. I went on a tangent. It's okay. I do that from time to time. I finished promoting. Let me get into today's topic. It's just me and Mimi right now. My special guest is coming. He's on the way.
Oh, shit.
So you know it's going to be ignorant. So you know you need to get yours in now.
Right now.
Before this dude come in here and start cutting all the way up. Listen, the number to dial is 323-230-4610. This is Dash Radio, the voice of reason. I am he is I, Zoe Williams. Today's topic. Mimi, are you ready for this shit?
I stay ready. Let's do it.
Here we go. Gender roll call. What's the woman's proper role in a heterosexual relationship? God damn. What's her role now? Shit done changed so much that his role is different, her role is different. Motherfuckers is trying to cling to the past. I got questions.
All right.
Get to your phone lines right now, 323-230-4610. You're listening to the Gender Roll Call. What's the woman's proper role in heterosexual relationships? Are good relationship teammates hard to come by?
Yes.
323-230-4610. That's 323-230-4610. Have women's rights made it hard for a man to make a woman feel like a natural woman?
Yes.
Oh, God damn. I stunned myself. Is submissiveness applicable to both genders, or is it solely in the woman's nature? Men are rebellious by nature. Women are submissive by nature. True or false? 323-230-4610. Why do men and women have a hard time submitting to each other in relationships?
Getting ugly.
Wheezy.
Right.
I know you ain't used to having these questions asked. I know. You guys just get together and go to the movies and go to the Cheesecake Factory and Red Lobster and fuck and then y'all soulmates and never had a real conversation. Cool. True or false? Are the traditional male-female roles based on Eurocentric or related standards? Are these white people rules that make up our relation? Oh, damn.
Right.
323-230-4610. Last question. Can a woman listen to a man who doesn't possess the education, an equal education, an equal financial backing? Can she really listen to him if she feels like she's better educated and better papered?
She won't. Not in its entirety.
Well, I got to ask this last question then. Is female submission reserved for the man who makes more money than her?
Sometimes in a lot of people's lives, yes.
Here we go. Mimi?
Yes.
What is y'all role now? I know what it was in the 50s, but what is your role now, Mimi?
Whoa. Well, that's a very, like you said, things have changed from the 50s to now because women think they're so independent, or they are so independent that the independence have made the man not be as important as he should be in the relationship. You know, so if you have a man and he's making less than you, a woman might treat him like he's less than instead of respecting her king. So, but what she should be doing in this day and time is she should be a good listener. She should be submissive. She should let the king rule in terms of things that he's knowledgeable about, because a woman also plays a role too. There's the king and the queen is also knowledgeable. But a man is, to me, the head, the core. He's the backbone. So I believe that a woman should let a man be that strong strength that he needs to be. Otherwise, someone else will probably take your king because your king wants to feel like he is the king.
Ooh-wee. You better not open that door.
You know what I mean? 'Cause if you're not listening, somebody else will, baby.
Ooh, if your ears is clogged.
Somebody else's is open, baby.
Wide open.
Right. Earwax is out or ears are open.
Damn. Do most not all, some but all, some but not all, do most American women have, this is terrible. This is terrible. Have any expectation for their side of the relationship? Meaning, we know that guys have to pay usually, initiate contact, protect a girl, be a gentleman around her, help her out, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
But since feminism, it seems that traditional roles for women, such as being ladylike around the guy, making sure he's happy, looking pretty, help him out when he asks, et cetera, no longer are as important to many women.
I agree. And some women are not even cooking and cleaning. Like, not only are you not doing that, you're not cooking, you're not cleaning, you want to go to get a meal out every night, but you need to cook a meal for your man and let him see that you have those domestic qualities that a woman should have.
Oh, God. Women, what you gonna do now?
Right.
There's other women out there who will take your man based off of knowing her place, knowing her position. Mm-hmm. Are you telling me women have forgotten how to play their position, Mimi?
I think so.
In what way? Give me some examples.
Well, one, as I just mentioned, a lot of times they want to go out and be, everybody wants to be taken out, but there's a time that you should be able to create a happy meal, a good meal for your man. That's one way. Another way, I believe women they don't listen to their men. I think a lot of times a lot of people think they know it all, or you can't tell me nothing. And they get to an age, especially when they get a little older, because they're kind of set in their ways and their expectations are high. And they want you to reach those expectations. But some of those expectations are based on Disney and movies that they see. You know what I mean? The expectations are not reality, because as we spoke about in the past, a lot of black men are suffering. Maybe they don't have the money that it takes to cater to her like she wants. But he may love her. But she may be looking at that as a downfall because she wants to go out and do certain things. And I think women, we need to rethink that thing. Maybe build that man up and build something instead of trying to take, add to the man as well.
Are you telling me if your love isn't materialistic, if it doesn't have some kind of material stronghold, that it is not acceptable to most women?
I would say so, unfortunately. Not all women, obviously. There's some women that like to pay.
I said most.
But most of them, but most. No, you're right. Most women are what you just said. Most women are looking at, what can you give to me? I'm already making X, Y, Z. And what can you do to add to what I'm doing? Or what can you do to save a hoe? Some bitches need to be saved.
Oh, whoop.
I want to be saved. I'm just saying.
Mimi out here telling the truth. Are there any other women out there that will join Mimi in the truth crusade? 323-230-4610. Gender roll call. We have a caller on the line. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
Hello.
Hey, what's your name and where you calling from, young lady?
This is Emerald. I'm in Georgia right now.
This is Amber?
Emerald.
Emerald, like the jewel, the stone.
Yes.
Hello, Emerald. How are you?
I'm good.
You want to speak on tonight's topic? Did you hear it?
Yes, I heard a lot of questions, so which one would you like me to answer first?
Whichever one that you are drawn to answer, young lady, you have the floor.
Well, I know for me, as far as relationships go, I like to be the woman, the traditional woman in the relationship. Seeing how I'm from the South, I tend to be conservative as far as
Sweetheart,
male
Emerald,
and female roles go. Yes.
Emerald, I hate to interrupt you, but your connection is really bad, love. Can you call us back?
Are you serious?
I promise you.
Can you hear me?
I cannot. You're breaking up.
Okay.
But you can call us right back. Please, just hang up. Call us right back. You're going to have a better connection. Okay. And we're going to get this point out, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, love. Appreciate it. Ah, ladies. Which gender is the better decision maker, Mimi?
I mean, I just think it depends on what decisions need to be made. In some ways, I say men. In some ways, I say women, because I think it depends on what their background is, you know? Everybody don't know everything. They think they know everything. But
who is they?
Sometimes women think they know everything, but they don't know everything. Sometimes you need some backup advice.
We got that caller. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
This is Emerald.
I got you, Emerald. You sound a little better. Let's go.
Good job. Good job.
All right.
So, those male and female roles in the relationship, I like to be the woman only because I want for the man to feel like he has somebody there to support him.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that if I get in the way. Like, I can't sit in his seat and I want somebody in his seat. So if I feel like I have a man that I'm with, like a real man, somebody that he has a backbone, he's working, he has his own perspective, and he just needs a woman there to be that for him, and he's worth it, then I will do that, definitely. Like, I don't mind being a woman.
What's your definition of him being worth it? What makes him worth it?
That could be a few different things. So, job is important at the age that I'm at now. Maybe in college I didn't care so much, but definitely now. So, career aspirations, where you're trying to go, having a plan to get there. I care about those things, and that matters to me. So I definitely look at that. And the way he carries himself, I usually go off of how I connect with people and their energy and what they're giving me. And a lot of times, most of these guys these days, they just don't have that commanding energy about them as far as being the man in the relationship. And I like somebody that has a commanding, powerful aura about themselves.
You like it when your man tells you what to do?
I like that. Yeah, I do.
I could tell you what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious? You're silly.
If you need somebody to tell you what to do, I could fly down there and tell you what to do every day.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you, Joe.
Until you get it, you know how people are when you ask for some shit and then you get it and you be like, this is not what I expected this to be.
Right.
This nigga telling me what to do for real.
Every day.
I can handle it though. I can definitely handle that because there's something that I look for.
All right.
That's right, Emerald.
I'm gonna fuck around and have a nigga down there on duty, like.
Well, I'll be watching out. If that happens, I'll be watching out.
Lord have mercy, Jesus, and then some. Well, we appreciate the call, Emerald. That was great.
Mm-hmm.
Little insight into the way women thinks. We appreciate it.
I appreciate the show. You guys keep up the good work.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. What does the term play your position mean in 2017 for intimate relationships? Do men know how to play their position?
Yes.
Do women know how to play theirs?
Yes, but then they drop the ball sometime. I think both parties do oftentimes, but yeah.
Go ahead, baby.
No, I was going to say, because I think for women, it's kind of like what Emerald said. A woman, especially after a certain age, they're looking at what you're going to do first before they make their next move towards making you happy. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's almost like, let me see what you're going to do. Then that will tell me what I'm going to do. But I think it's because of what's happened to them in the past. And same thing with a man.
Right.
Past experiences and make you have a wall up and say, you know what, I'm not going to do X, Y, Z anymore because I did that before and I got hurt. And so therefore, moving forward, I'm not going to let it happen again.
But it sounds crazy right now. I think bread makes all sins in relationship easier to forgive.
I believe that's the absolute truth.
And I think, damn, we've empowered money and bread so much that normal things that speak to integrity can kind of be bought up.
Right.
I mean, we that broke. Mm-hmm. So you come along and somebody doing it at a high level, balling, shit you would have normally just been like, oh, hell no. Deal breaker for real turns into, okay.
Fuck it, he my man.
Shit.
We together.
Ladies, I need to hear from the ladies on this. Which do you hear more often from black women? I don't need a man, or I need to learn how to submit to my man.
I don't need a man.
Mimi, why they like that?
I think because, like I said, because of things they've been through, they say, hey, I don't need a man. And then I think certain women are doing well in life. The women that are doing well, those are more or less the women that feel that way. I think when a woman is not really doing that well, she's vulnerable, she's a little bit easier to manipulate, and she might go for things the other person who's doing better is not going to go for. Because she might just look for someone to save her. She might just get with a dude, he's hooking her up, and she's broke, and she don't even really like him. She just coming up on him. She hungry. He can take her to eat. She get a to-go box, eat it later, share it with her baby.
She get a to-go box. Eat it later, share it with her baby. Is she out here hunter-gathering?
Right. Oh. Right. The date is a plan on her budget. Here. It's part of her budget.
The date is grocery shopping.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Is it like that?
With some women, yes.
All right, Mimi, help us out. I'm going to ask you. Mm-hmm. Just break down a few basic gender role rules for women in an intimate relationship. Just basic. You got to know how to do A, B, C, D, E. Can we go to E? Is that too many?
No, that's fine.
All right.
So you know how to bring the money home. You need to be of course, that's a provider. You need to be a protector, a great listener. Lay that pipe down.
That's for men. I'm saying, what are women bringing?
What are women bringing to the table? I'm sorry, I brought the wrong people to the table because the women don't got no pipe to lay down.
I was like,
they got their yoni.
I was like, wait, well, who has said?
Okay, so for women, women should be they're nurturers, listeners. They should be submissive, and they definitely should be a hoe in the bedroom, not in the street.
Whoop. But what about the women say, I ain't your mama, I ain't your therapist?
But you know
that's growing amongst women. That sentiment, that concept.
I agree, but sometimes they need a therapist too. So they need to be able to. I mean, they sometimes need a therapist themselves. But I think that a woman should definitely. I feel like a man is out all day dealing with police, dealing with haters, dealing with other black men going after him. I think when he comes home with his woman should be his safe haven, his place where, he went through that, but she's there to listen to it, and she knows when to shut up because he might be so stressed out. He may not want to really hear from you, but he might just need to see you, get that home-cooked meal, just feel like, hey, run the bath water for him, have the house clean, have the children clean, basic things, so that when a man comes home, he feels good about his home.
Wow. Now, men are going to be like, yeah, there go Mimi right there, my nigga. I'm sounding like Cedric the Entertainer at Barbershop. Yeah, there go Mimi right there. Yeah. Let me just say this, though. There are some women out there that say, nigga, I can't do that.
Well, I'm sure.
Because now women are doubly stressed because they're not at-home wives.
Right.
I mean, there are some at-home wives who do just that. Mm-hmm. But then there are women who are out in the workforce 12 hours.
And that's correct. But then that's what you have to do. You have to say, okay, well, I work at 12 hours. So before I leave, let me put something in the crock pot, okay? Put it on low.
Show them how to do it, Mimi.
You know what I'm saying? Put it on low so when you get home, your meal is already prepared. Put your pot roast, whatever.
So you're telling me in order to be a really good woman to a really good man, a good woman has to be more organized than she was in, say, earlier generations.
Absolutely.
Because she's juggling two lifestyles.
Absolutely.
Wow.
She needs to prepare his lunch if that's what he needs. I mean, she needs to be there for her man because guess what? If you're not, ladies, someone else will. The time that you're not taking, some thought or some other nice lady, whoever it is, will try to make her way on your man. And then he will share how, hey, you make me breakfast, but my wife don't.
You make me breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
There's some side chicks out. Somebody was calling. There's some side chicks out there that are making breakfast, and giving head afterwards.
Right. Or while he's eating.
Oh, whoop.
He's swallowing and she's swallowing.
Oh, shit. Protein for protein. Cool.
Right.
I got an omelet. You got an omelet.
Right. right. But real talk, that's something I'm telling you that's not, it doesn't have a price tag on it. When you provide those type of services, it's some real stuff. And the other women are not, it makes you stand out in the crowd.
Wow. It's hard. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, the gender roll call, Mimi in here dropping game on y'all young fuck girls out there. No, is there such term as fuck girls?
I think so. There's fuck boys. So
Okay,
fuck
cool.
it. There's fuck girls,
All
right? Everybody
Feminism, equality. Cool.
Yes.
You guys get to be fuck girls.
Yeah, at least today.
323-230-4610. That's the number to dial. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you're calling from? Speak on it. Caller,
hey,
what up? Who is this?
How you doing, man?
What's up, man? Who is
My
this?
name Rod.
Rod? Where you calling from, Rod?
I'm from Georgia, Milledgeville, Georgia.
Milledgeville, Georgia in the building. What's the word, bro?
Hey, man, I like y'all's topic, but my story is too long to tell. And to give an example, I wanted to know what's your email. I wanted to email you my situation.
Oh, you in trouble. You need
Yeah,
legal representation then. No, I'll give you.
I'm saying, like, I don't deal with social media. That's why I asked, like, if you had like a professional email or whatever.
Got you. Yeah, man. Send me an email, man. 2319zo1@gmail.com. 2319zo1@gmail.com.
2319zo1.
Yep, at gmail.com.
The number one, not the number one, right?
The number one.
All right. Salute me. You doing your thing, baby.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Much love.
I got
You sound like you want to holler at Mimi right now.
California.
What? You got friends that's
I got
moving?
plans to move to California.
Okay.
And that's kind of about like what I wanted to talk to you about, relationship wise and escape wise. That's what I wanted to email you about.
All right. Well, holler at me, man. Send me an email. I'll read it.
The email you'll get from me is teamsherrod@yahoo.com.
All right, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for the call, bro.
Thank you. He said he got something to talk about.
He's like, shit, I'm going to call this motherfucker while he on the air.
That's right.
He made a personal phone call while we doing the radio show. I love it. I got something to talk to you about. Can I get your email address?
Right. Well, he needs some help, and he knows where to come.
I ain't mad at him, man. Holla at me. You know, I'm here to help.
Yes.
Let me ask this, though. The gender roles have changed because women are smarter. How does a really smart, an educated woman, like deal with like an old school, there's an old school traditional kind of man that stuck in his ways? You understand what I'm saying? Like, how does this upwardly mobile sister deal with that dude and provide him with what he needs while still being this type of Renaissance woman? I know that's some hard shit to do.
You know what? It's some hard stuff to do, but I think some women like it like that. I mean, think about it. There's some educated women, and they like thugs, and they like a man who, they like that type of man, and it's nothing, that's what they like. So I said all that to say, I think women deal with that on a day-to-day basis. They, something about that man, his swag, his talk, and then she feels like, hey, well, he's mine. Now, she may be paying for more things, but she loves him so much, it's worth it to her. And I think when they have company parties, maybe he may not even want to go. So he doesn't have to stand up to the society values of her job. He just has to stay in his lane, hugging the block or whatever he's going to be doing.
Hugging the block. Look at you, Amy. If you don't quit, goddammit, out here hugging the block, pimp.
Hey, some of them hug the block, baby. You know what I mean? They don't come past certain neighborhoods. They chilling.
Which is harder to find? Really good men or really good women? Which is there more of? Are there more really good women? I mean, I know it's a difficult question to ask, but let's ponder on it for a moment.
Very difficult question.
Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Oh,
shit. Fitty, what?
And here come Corey, man.
Yes.
Here we go.
In the place to be. Yeah.
Hey, what up, Pam?
Yeah, what's up? Looking all Hollywood with the glasses on. Doing it. But I say good women are harder to find because there's more women, and I feel like the women are not taking their places as women. They're actually putting their pants on like a man in some ways.
Wait a minute, Mimi. You just hit me upside the head. You say it's easier to find good men than it is to find good women?
Yeah, the reason I said that is because I feel like women have gotten such a wall around themselves because of hurts and disappointments and things that have occurred in their lives that they have a wall so far put up that they don't let really good men get past the wall sometimes.
Damn.
They could even meet a good man.
Keep going, Mimi.
They could even meet a good man and they don't even know how to accept the good man because they're used to getting bullshit.
So they become bullshit.
Exactly. Even though they're good women, but they become bullshit because of the bullshit factors in the game.
Damn. Let me set Corey up real quick. Today's topic, gender roll call.
Jumping right in, too. No.
What's the woman's proper role in a heterosexual relationship? Are good relationship teammates hard to come by? Have women's rights made it harder for a man to make a woman feel like a natural woman? Oh, Jesus. Which do you hear more often from black women? I don't need a man, or I need to learn how to submit to my man.
Oh, you asking me that?
I'm just framing it up for you. That's what we talking about. What is their role now? They got money, they got education. What's their roles now? Women, what are their roles in relationship, Corey?
Wow.
What should they be doing?
You know, that's hard for me to say. Like, I have a really good idea of what I think a woman should be doing, but I'm just saying what I feel is missing in America is true camaraderie.
There we go.
Somebody that you ride with for real. And it starts out even with your friends. A lot of people hang with people I don't really fuck with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right,
And you don't really have time for those people that you not, like, you see somebody in passing, that's one thing.
Right.
But to hang with somebody that you know, look, I know they don't ride or die for me, and I don't ride or die for them.
Right.
I don't need to spend time with you during the week. You know what I'm saying? Or anytime, really. So I would tell a woman, you better get a motherfucker that you know you ride with. Somebody who sets an example of, man, you know what? I'm down with this person no matter what. This person is my friend above all the rest of the stuff like that, because if you're not with nobody that you really down for, you just wasting valuable time and your time on this planet. You really don't think about your time on this planet till it's almost over.
Right.
But I'm saying, ladies, get behind a man that you know is worth getting behind. Somebody who you can look at and say, man, even though I don't agree with this right now, I know that he ain't gonna lead me the wrong way.
Right.
Right.
We can work it out, but
We'll
I know
figure it out.
Right. He ain't talking crazy to me because that ain't who he is. He with me, I'm with him.
Right.
Wow.
That part.
Yeesh. That's some hard shit to come by, though.
It really is.
That's not some shit just right down the block you can go pick up at the corner store.
Well, somebody got to be bold enough to tell women, and somebody got to be bold enough to tell men, you might not meet nobody.
Right.
You might go through life and never get nobody that you really ride with like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like people aren't bred like that. People are bred to be phony and, you know, like whatever happened, they'll be like, well, that's what you got to go through. But I'm saying, like, if people really was like, they had their circle the way it's supposed to be, when something happened, it's like it happened to everybody. That's why black people get taken advantage of. Because when it happened, people be like, well, that's them.
Right, right.
It's that camaraderie. You have to have a 100 motherfucker with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if you're not a 100 motherfucker, you really need to work on that. I tell women that. If you ain't got what it takes, I tell women that. I tell anybody that, men or women. If you ain't got what it takes to look at it and tell the truth to yourself, you are a detriment to the human race.
Right.
Shit.
That part.
Jesus, Mimi, you got questions for Corey?
Mimi can ask me whatever.
I love Mimi, boy.
What would be some good advice that you could give to women on how they can do better at maintaining, their man and just some things they could do to be.
How do you cater? Teach them how to cater. What women that lost the art of being catering to men? How do you inform them of that, Corey? I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, that's fine.
Stop listening to Caucasian leadership.
Correct.
Wow.
Because they will turn you against your own.
Yes.
They will make you think that something is wrong with you for following the lead of the motherfucking big lion in the house.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the big lion ain't in the house no more. Have you noticed that?
Yeah,
You want to go knock on every door on one block in the hood and let's see how many men live there.
Whoa.
Wow.
It's probably the Cubs that done got too old to be there.
The Cubs.
They really lions now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They should be out on their own with their own family.
They got manes and everything.
Right, they got manes, but they still up under the mama, baby boy syndrome.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? So I tell any woman, you know what I'm saying, don't listen to what their people say. Don't be embarrassed because the way you, in my opinion, should do it is not the way they tell you to do it. Oprah Winfrey got a lot of money, but she lonely and her family is in shambles.
Right.
Jeez.
What's more important than family? You can't take the money with you.
Right.
And if you ain't got no family to share it with, you just...
It's gonna be all chopped up by the people who led you wrong in the first place anyway, because they're gonna write legislation to come get it.
They gonna,
Right.
They gonna come get that paper now.
Right.
Like some new shit. She gonna get it.
That's what they did to Prince when they murdered him.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Wow.
sister, if your family ain't in order, then it don't matter if you make money with them people. You are in a rut.
Right.
Wow.
Your life is shot. You gotta get your family in order. How you gonna have a family if you ain't got no man?
Right.
Jesus.
Right.
I got a quick list right here. You guys tell me if you agree with everything on the list. Man's responsibilities. Being the provider. Making sure that there's food on the table.
Yes.
Making sure the utilities are on.
Yes.
Washing the cars and or cars. Cutting the grass and maintaining the yard, if any.
Yes.
Being the final decision maker. Head of the... You didn't say yes.
Well, the reason I didn't say yes, because some women won't let you be the final decision maker.
We gonna come back to that.
You know what I mean? You need to be, but they don't let it happen.
Why? We'll come back to that.
All right now.
Head of the household.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know a lot of guys who the head of the household who married.
See?
I really don't. I know a few who run their ship, and you know what I'm saying? Only a handful. What I got 5 fingers?
Yeah.
Out of all of the men I know, I probably met a handful that know what they doing.
Wow.
Where the ship is rolling smooth. I know some guys, and you know, they woman scared of them. And that's the only reason they got the final word.
Right.
Is that camaraderie when she's scared of you?
Ooh. Call us 323-230.
That's some different shit.
4610. Oh my God. Making sure his wife gets enough intimacy is on the list.
What's intimacy, Zoe?
Love, attention, affection.
Wood.
All that.
Yeah. Wood Harris.
Well, that's needed.
If they don't get enough wood, they're going to go somewhere else.
They're going to go somewhere else.
And vice versa. If he not getting enough yoni, he going somewhere else.
He going somewhere else any motherfucking way.
Exactly. He got to line up anyway. You feel
I'm
me?
just saying how they do. I'm just saying.
That part.
All right, we got a few more.
That sounded cowardly. I'm just saying how we do.
Right.
All right, let me
talk.
see. Changing the light bulbs and things that need to be replaced and making sure the cars are maintained. So the cars, and he has to be a mechanic, a lightweight mechanic. He has to be a gardener, cut the grass.
You can't fix cars now.
He's got to be the judge, and he has to be the judge, final decision maker. He has to be the provider. He has to be... Shit, he's got a lot of jobs.
I don't know a man in America nowadays who has that responsibility like it's written right there.
Right.
I really don't.
They gonna hire a gardener.
They be like, well, if your mama say you can do it, you can do it.
Right.
All right. What about women? I got their rules.
Don't tell her I said nothing.
Right.
You make that. That's your mama.
Right.
Go ask your mama.
All right. What about for women? Washing dishes, doing the laundry, including folding and ironing.
Yes.
Cleaning the house, cooking the food, getting the kids ready for school if there are children in the relationship, changing the diapers if there are babies in the relationship. This is interesting. Assistant to the head of the household and satisfying her man sexually. Her list was shorter than his list.
Yeah, but you know what? Even though her list
A
was
woman
shorter,
made that list?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes so much sense now. Oh, my God. We need a bitch shut the fuck up button.
Shoot, but some women don't cook nowadays. I heard that cooking on that list, and I'm telling you, I know so many women that cannot cook. And they'll say, girl, let me make you my special entree. I'm like, girl, you need to throw that in the trash. Let me show you how to make some real shit.
Why do you think a lot of women don't cook?
Because they can't. They want to be taken out and they want to be catered to.
And grandmama is 32.
Right. And grandma may not cook either.
I think at one time in America, women used to, they look so forward to showing you the cooking traditions that come from their family. Like,
right. This is my great grandmama.
Wait till he see what I do in that kitchen because my mama taught me this.
Right.
And her mama taught her that.
Right.
Nowadays, my mama left me with somebody who was tired of me.
Right.
Because she left me over there every night.
Right.
While she went to the club.
My mama left me with my stepdaddy.
Right. My stepdaddy girlfriend.
Stepdaddy grandma.
She was just nice.
Right.
Damn.
Y'all go ahead. All that tradition. Women used to know. You know what? I know this is my man, and I'm going to make sure he come home for dinner. Because, you know, this is part of family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't know nothing about that no more.
Damn.
You're right. Back in the day, they have every Sunday, it'd be Sunday dinner, and you knew what time to get there for dinner. If you didn't come, it was a disrespect to the table.
You already know.
Well, I'm saying, like, a lot of men on top of that used to look forward to tasting their wife's cooking because it's generational recipes that's been passed down, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I'm saying, like, all that stuff like that, it's just not even thought of.
Damn.
Not even. It's like they'll be like, "What? Cook?"
Right.
I'll bet you tell you that.
Right. Where we going?
Hey, there's some Marie Callender chicken pot pies in the freezer, man.
Right.
I don't know why they got cancer. They've been eating motherfucking that bullshit since they've been around you.
Wow.
You didn't take care of your family.
So you telling me women today have forgotten the art of family environment building?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because Big Mama knew how to set the tone.
Oh, yeah.
Them old mamas knew how to set the tone. You come to that house, you knew what it was about. It was family time.
You smell that food. You sit down.
Everybody
and be like, this is a time in the house where,
That's
you
right.
know what I'm saying? Camaraderie, like we talked about. Everything is built
Yep.
around the table.
Pass me them greens.
Motherfucker use their living room not for other shit. They got their living room in there for something else. Ain't nobody using that for the family to bond. That dinner hour. You know what I mean?
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that family room meant something.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
What you gonna do, man? Who you listening to? You listening to them people.
You listening to them folks?
Them folks got you and your whole generation off course.
Callers.
You act like them.
Callers, we in here, man. The gender role call. Jesus, what's the woman's proper role in relationship today, 2017? Crazy topic. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
Yo. Can you hear me?
Yeah. We can hear you. What's up?
This is Alonzo calling from Sheboygan.
Sheboygan,
Wisconsin, man.
It's your boy again from Sheboygan.
South Shout out to you, Zoe. I just want to say, man, I love y'all so much for the information that you guys give out. Corey, big fan. Mimi, love all you guys. I support you guys. Gave a couple of dollars to the GoFundMe. I got all the gear from Corey. So, you know, y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. But I just wanted to chime in. The gender roles, you guys are asking if it's changed, right? Is that the question?
Yep.
So my guy is in a marriage, right? And he gets into these verbal altercations with his wife. And they don't even hide it anymore, right? So she talked. Now, this is one of my guys that's a street gangster. We moved to Sheboygan to kind of escape the Milwaukee life, all that rah-rah shit. So we up here doing good, but his wife is real aggressive and violent, right? So this is a term we came up with because she likes to cuss him out now in front of us, and that didn't used to be the case. So we say this, right? Since you want to cuss him out and be the man, like in front of the company and talk to him like that, when somebody break in this motherfucking house, bitch, you better get up and fight that criminal off. You know what I mean? So that's, you know, the roles have changed, but that's the way he deals with her when she's all aggressive and loud. Since you're so tough in front of me and want to talk to me and, you know, like I'm not a man, somebody breaks into this house, you get up and handle that. You know what I mean? So wow. I just wanted to get it. Hopefully you guys are following me, but
no, we rolling with you.
Sense?
Yeah,
it make real sense.
Yeah,
I think it's common. What his friend is going through. A common way of things.
That's just how it is now.
Women will look at you, don't let me put the gavel down on you now.
Right.
Right.
Really?
She's one of those women that's forgiving him for cheating and all that, but the price that he has to pay now, he's a decent man now, right? He did cheat, but they stayed with it. But the price he has to pay is this verbal abuse. His wife is no longer a wife; she's turned into a man.
But do you?
And
I can't wait to say something to him. Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You know that's his fault, right?
Speak on that.
I told him that.
Yeah.
I told him that.
The reason it's his fault is because his woman called him cheating. Now she feels like she has the green light.
Wow.
To do things and say, "Look what you did." What he needs to do is to stand up and say, look, I cheated and I'm gon' cheat. Do he got the courage to do that? Or if he just want to act like, oh, that was a mistake, babe, and you know what I'm saying? Let the life go on like that, like he messed up. He need to stand up and say, I didn't mess up. This is what I do. I'm going to cheat again. If that's what you want to call it, cheating, this is what I do. But I still expect you to be respectful and not talk crazy to me like that. Because if you going to do that, you know where it's going to lead.
Wow.
Then them people get some money. What's that first, when you get that case when you put your hands on a woman? How much that cost, that initial one?
I think it's $40,000.
I forgot how much it costs, but they get paid.
Right.
Them people get paid because y'all got in the fight in y'all house. They wrote legislation where we gonna hustle y'all bank account for fighting. So y'all keep fighting. It costs money to fight.
Somebody going to jail.
And if your woman talking crazy to you, you know eventually y'all gonna fight.
Right.
So he got to stand on it.
Right. Can I say this too, guys?
Sure.
I'm gonna leave you guys. But if you follow a woman's money, right? Could the money be a reflection of her man? Like if she's getting her man from the white man, and then in turn, like she has a black man in the house and she's acting aggressive, could the money be the reflection of the woman? You know what I mean? If you follow her money, like is she a reflection of who's paying her?
Is she a reflection of who's paying her?
Like, is it attitude
if
of the white man coming out through her?
Nah, we understand you, brother. That was a good point.
That was deep.
Damn, that was deep. I appreciate that.
If you dependent on your woman money, you a boy.
Right.
If you dependent on her cheese,
right.
Sometimes you got a girl who make a whole bunch of money. Ain't nothing you can do about it if you don't make the same amount of money. But if you are dependent on her money, as time goes on, you can meet somebody you ain't on your feet yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as time goes on and you become a man or want to be a man and you still dependent on her cheese, you a boy.
Right, and she gonna treat you like a boy because she feel like
everybody gonna treat you like a boy.
Yeah. Hey man, I appreciate the call. Thank you so much for reaching out, bro. Damn.
Yep.
That was heat. She got an attitude with you because you not taking better care of her than the motherfucker who's signing her checks.
Right.
Well, I mean, that's why I say you got to put it in perspective. If you make a good paycheck and it's more than your man, don't act like you doing something, you know what I'm saying, over your man. But if your man could not survive without...
if you his life raft.
If he ain't got no works, he might not be qualified to have a woman.
Whoop. I heard the minister say that.
I feel that way, man. You got to go out here and find a way.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if you're paying all the bills and you are treating everybody in the house like they're your child, because after a while, everybody feels that kind of way. Can I get money to do this, money to do that? And then you can't afford to do it yourself. Like you said, you're like a boy.
You're a boy.
Wow. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it. Welcome to the Voice of Reason. Caller? Boost Mobile. All right. We get a couple of Boost Mobiles every now and again. This is a very interesting topic, man, because like I said, the old school, like I don't know very many women who want to be like a housewife, like say Lucy. You guys remember Lucy?
Mm-hmm.
What was it? I Love Lucy.
I love Lucy. I love her.
I know there ain't very many women who want to be that kind of wife, where you at the crib all day getting into mischief because this dude is out here working. There are women now who got so much on their plate that it's hard for them to come home and be this woman that we described over here, washing dishes, ironing, folding, doing all of this. The roles have flipped in some instances where there's men at home doing all of that.
Right. And she's paying the bills.
And she's paying the bills and they're happy. What happened?
I think back in the day, more women stayed home. It was more primarily, let's say back in the 50s and 60s, you know, a man was truly the head of the household. He worked at the warehouse, whatever he did, and she was home taking 10 into the house, 10 into the kids. Now women are more aggressively seeking occupations, careers, and jobs. And some men are not doing that. And then they may have already gotten in trouble with the law. They have felonies. They have reasons why they can't move forward. Therefore, it puts them in a situation, a compromising situation. Therefore, the woman is wearing the pants and he can't even make the move she makes. And then she knows it, right? And then it puts her in a position where she feels like she's above him in some ways, you know?
Caucasian men have figured it out.
Exactly.
We're not going to hire the black man,
right,
but we'll have his woman
right
up under us at the job.
Right.
She'll begin to envy us and mold her ways toward us.
That's it.
So you hire her.
Yeah.
Now you are left to be Mr. Mom.
Right.
Black guy.
Right.
She's your superior.
Right. But it don't work because in my experience in life, my son's mother was, you know, the successful breadwinner of the house. But I'm telling you what happens with them women. They watch you and they be like, I'm not proud of him.
Right.
Ooh, I don't have respect for him.
Right.
Even if you are the motherfucker who being Mr. Mom, because it's hard to go out here and have a career and you got to take care of the kids because you leave the kids with the babysitter. Sometimes the babysitters are corrupt. It's good to have somebody there taking care of the kids that actually care.
Right.
Mr. Mom. But even though he do that, I'm telling you, they turn around and look at you one day and say, this nigga a bitch.
Right.
This what they say in their mind.
Right.
He didn't, I don't know. Even though they know you took care of the kids, you did everything, goddammit. You should have did.
Right.
But
she come home, he got on an apron.
Right.
The role of a man. And I'm telling you, them Caucasian people who thought of this evil shit knew that. She gonna look at him like he's a boy.
Right.
Because we gave them the jobs. We not giving them deep talk. If a man work a good job in America, especially if he on TV, he probably a homosexual or a real good coon.
Wow.
They'll let them work.
Right.
They ain't worried about no woman. Them homosexual. You think Don Lemon got women problems? He got 100 problems and a woman ain't one.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Corey Holcomb went after
he arguing about his lover won't wear rubber with him. I'm just saying.
You know what?
And that's how they wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Corey Holcomb is in the building. Hey, you might not agree, but he's going to tell you the truth every single time. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. You're listening to the Voice of Reason on Dash Radio. We got one more caller before we take this break. Caller, what's your neighbor? Where you calling from? Speak on it.
Yo, this is Randy from Cincinnati.
Randizzle from Cincinnati. What's the deal, pimp?
All right, I got a question. I think it's related. So, in the case of a breakup, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have a very active father, and you can look at the mother too, because I think her role was switched too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, myself, for instance, me and my ex-wife, divorced, but I have 3 daughters with her, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, if I'm very active with the kids, period, I got another son with her too. But you have to say you got joint custody. You have to do all these things that the mother normally does when you have a joint unit, when you have a 2-parent household. And even with the mother, she's on that side by herself, and she's doing stuff that the father probably used to do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you think a co-parenting situation where parents are divorced or broken up forces parents into opposite gender roles?
In a way, yeah, because you said it yourself.
Yeah.
At her house, she got to be daddy too.
Right.
She got to be mama and daddy. At your house, you got to probably deal with some stuff with your daughters that's typically they mama would handle.
Right.
But when they at your house, you got to handle all of the situations. So sometimes those roles get flipped based off of proximity. They at my house now. Mm-hmm. And typically in a blended family situation, even though you in different houses, those rules got to be the same at each house.
Right.
Because you got different rules at dad's house and different rules at mom's house. These kids get, they raised with different ideologies, different perspectives. When it comes to raising the kids, like mom and dad, this is what we want for our kids. There has to be like some universal beliefs that exist in both cribs. But certain things that mama deal with the daughters in her house, dad may find himself having to deal with that shit when they come to his house.
Right.
So those roles get flipped in that way too, Corey.
I'm saying when you got 4 kids by a woman and y'all wind up breaking up, it's devastating to the family. The kids. I know why people stay together till the kids get grown. Because, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, you don't want to pull that away right now. And we started this thing because when kids see their mom and dad break up, it's like some of them don't recover from that shit.
Yeah.
Right.
They become what they wouldn't have become if the parents would have stayed together.
Yeah.
That stability of staying together, it's like some magic.
Yeah.
It like in the woods, you see the animals together. You see the mama bird and the daddy bird working together.
Well.
Get them get them birds on their feet where they can fly off and do their thing.
Yeah.
One of them once that union is broken,
this shit is gone.
Yep.
It's like you got to wing it from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm saying like, bruh, whatever goes on at that woman's house, when you're not there, you need to make sure that the kids understand who you are and that they are down and that you are down for them. That's the main thing the kids need to know. Mm-hmm. I'm down for you. Me and your mother didn't make it.
Right.
But don't ever worry about not having me as a parent.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
If they live with the mother, you know what I'm saying? The kids
Right.
need to understand, eventually accept my mom and daddy ain't together, but my daddy, he down. He got my back.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's important.
Them kids gonna see all kinds of things over there
Right.
with the mama. And I ain't saying she bad, she just human, goddammit. Wood coming through. I'm just saying, you know that, right?
Lumberjacks are on the way.
Right. The pipe.
For instance, I'm busy with the kids like every day. Like I have them all the time. Even if they with their mama that day, I'm still going to pick them up, take them to practice. I'm at the school every day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm there every day of the week. I'm doing stuff that sometimes you see a lot of mamas do. Like you don't see the dads at the school like you see me there. You feel me?
Right.
You see a lot of mamas, or even at the practice, gymnastics and all that stuff. I am the one who's there every day, not the mama. So it's like it's kind of weird because I'm like, damn, I'm the only damn dad here all the time. This is crazy as hell.
Yeah.
Well, that says a lot about.
Hey, that says you a good dad.
Right. That's good characteristic.
This is a young man too.
Yeah.
That's a blessing.
How old are you, brother?
36.
Yeah, this is a young man.
Yeah.
That's right. Do that
Hey,
thing.
he brought his wife.
I met
And
you before.
yeah, he brought his wife. He came to L.A. Brought his wife and his newborn baby at the time. They was downtown Los Angeles.
Corey, I'm the tattoo artist that wrote you about the feds.
That did what?
I'm the tattoo artist in Cincinnati that wrote you about the feds.
About the feds.
Oh, I think I know who this is.
This is a good brother. He did my son's first tattoo.
So this is new. This breakup with you and your wife.
No. It's old. I'm just looking because the kids get older. They got more stuff to do. So
How old is the youngest?
The youngest that we got is 6.
Oh yeah, you got your work cut out for you, man. I know you will get it done. You'll get it done. Make sure them kids know you are a resource that's not limited.
Right.
Let them know I'm here. What's up?
Right.
Man, that's crazy.
And that's powerful. Keep doing your thing.
So listen, we're going to take a quick break. But when we come back, the voice of reason shall return, talking about gender roles in relationship. We want to know what the woman's role is, her proper role in heterosexual relationships in 2017. She's a different beast than Lucy.
Right.
She's a different person.
She loose, all right.
Hell, the number to dial is 323-230-4610. I want to hear your thoughts on this, man. We'll be back at 2.2.
Feel, Lucy.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of reason has returned. Corey Holcomb is here.
What up,
Mimi, Michelle Dukes.
What's up?
Man, this conversation is crazy because I always say women are in between a rock and a hard place.
We are.
What are some of the detrimental holdbacks or setbacks of having a really traditional man for a Renaissance woman? You know he gonna be jealous because you read books.
Mm-hmm. right.
He gonna be jealous because you got paper.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can take care of yourself, one of the primary dictates of manhood is being a provider.
Right.
If you can do it yourself, he gonna feel like, fuck am I here for?
Right.
I'm just saying, today's topic is crazy. I hear people saying they about to call in. Get to your phone line. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. If you're just tuning in, we're talking about gender roles. And specifically, what's the woman's role in heterosexual relationships? What is she responsible for? She's the one going through this tremendous social change of having her own bread and her own education, and she is not dependent like she used to be.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to deal with her in an entirely different way, but vice versa, she's got to deal with you in an entirely different way.
Right.
Oh, Jesus, the phone lines are cracking. Callers, welcome to the Voice of Reason. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
What's up, family?
What's happening? Who is Jack from Honolulu?
No, this is Ronan.
Ronan! Hey, Corey, this is Ronan.
Sitting in Portier.
This is called this nigga Kidney Portier.
Hilarious.
That's fucked up.
Ronan.
What up, Ronan?
Hey, what's up, baby?
What's
I wanted to say with this topic, a lot of us got caught in that whole bait and switch thing because you see, like, I believe that black families are like the cornerstone of great communities and beyond. And we get all this bullshit propaganda saying you got chicks supposed to be strong and independent, or guys are supposed to wear Carl Kanai rompers. And the thing is, like, while we're buying that bullshit, we are soft targets out here because the whole divide and conquer type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Gender roles, our thing is like everyone has a specific thing to do in order to establish not just power, but balance within our communities and our children and beyond. So nowadays, you figure if you had a tight family and community, they celebrate because the chick got pregnant with a purpose. Nowadays, you got chicks who are celebrating, being pregnant with problems and for a paycheck.
Pregnant with problems and for a paycheck.
Right.
PPP.
Right.
Hey, man, I appreciate the call. You already know, man. Always appreciate it. When you come to La Leezy, man, you got to come to the studio, hang out with us, man.
Hey, I'm coming in September, man. I'm making it dead set till I spend enough time to sit there kicking with y'all, man.
Word. Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks for the call, man. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Welcome to the Voice of Reason. Speak on it. Caller? Boost Mobile. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
Hey, this is Amber.
What up, Amber?
How you doing?
We up in here chilling. You got questions for Mimi and Corey?
Well, I'm late, getting into the topic or whatever, but I didn't grow up in a two-parent household, and so I don't know, I can honestly say that I don't know what the roles are supposed to be. Now that I'm a parent myself, I really, really am in learning mode. So I definitely would love to hear the men's point of view as far as to how the mother should act with the father. As far as our child is concerned, I try hard. I try my best to always be respectful to our daughter's, to her dad or whatnot. And, she never hears me down talk him or whatever. When we're around each other, the conversation is always positive. And, I know that that's important to her, and I know that she's watching us. And she's watching, me and how I handle things. So I just want to know, I guess, what's y'all's take on that?
Okay. We'll answer your question off the line. Thank you so much for calling, Amber. I appreciate you reaching out. Much love to you, babe.
Thank you, Amber.
So
she said she wanted to hear our take on it.
Yeah, I'm about to throw it to y'all now.
Okay.
So to me, it seems like she asking, what's up with teamwork? How to be a team?
Mm-hmm.
Like how to have each other's back. She said, how is a woman, like, is catering gone? Like a woman catering to a man and a man catering to a woman? Is that shit dead?
I think in some aspects, but I think some people know how to cater. I mean, it's rare. I mean, that's like finding a diamond in the rough. But I think that it's important to cater to each other, have an understanding, and trying to make it where you don't have to let the white man into your situation. So where she says that she tries not to, say things about the dad and, bad in front of the child, that's very important. Because if you're talking bad about the other parent all the time, it gives the child a bad depiction of that parent. And basically, just because you don't get along with the dad or the mom, that doesn't mean they're not a good parent to that child.
And it means you're still on a team.
Right, exactly.
And if you care about the kid, you're going to look out for that teammate.
Exactly. And
even if y'all not on good terms.
Absolutely.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and it's important to handle things in-house, because once you let the system get involved, now they're playing one against the other. Now you guys are in a lawsuit. And when you're in a lawsuit, you want to be the winner. So everybody's throwing darts at each other, and everybody's going for the jugular vein, and at the same time you're hurting that child, because the child loves you both, irregardless to how you feel about each other. So I think it's important for us to let our children see love and strong family wealth and build together education, knowledge, and strength.
Corey?
Hey, look, when you're young, it's important that the elder around you, whoever it be, mama, daddy, grandmama, whoever raising you, it's very important that they show you how to choose and recognize a friend. Because if you know how to choose and recognize a friend, questions like that answer themselves.
Right.
But there are people that I know who really don't know how to choose or recognize friends. They hang around people that basically chop them down.
Damn.
I'm not talking about people they're in a sexual relationship with. I'm talking about just the people they be with.
Right. I agree.
So how do you save a person like that who has some type of addiction to getting dogged out?
You don't really save them.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, this is what I would love to debate with somebody who thinks differently. Some people, you can't save them.
Right.
You can't save them. You just got to get the fuck away from them.
Right.
I know girls who always in a relationship where somebody putting their hands on them. You be like, damn, this is the fifth dude to be beating your ass. What is going on with you? You know what I'm saying? People who don't know how to recognize a true friend, you can't save them in the relationship game. They always gonna be with somebody who ain't really their friend.
That's real. Motherfuckers is dating
haters
for the most part.
Motherfucker hate you, and you still trying to work it out.
Right.
You're like, damn, when are you gonna realize that this motherfucker don't like to see you shine?
Right.
Wow.
Right. And that's the worst.
How you gonna fix that?
Dating an envious person?
That's the worst.
Trying to show out in front of people in public? Don't know how to play their position when it's your turn to shine?
Right.
People who will get mad if they feel like you have something that you can say, I got. They don't want you to have nothing. I want you to depend on me.
Huh.
I want you to need me.
Been there.
Because if you don't need me, I ain't got shit.
Right.
Ooh.
You don't know how to pick a friend. The person you with, if they not your friend, is going to eventually boil over to get the fuck away from each other. And once you get to a certain age, you really don't need to be getting the fuck away from the person you spent 10, 15, 20 years with.
Wow.
Right.
You wasted that much time on some shit that was not to be. You got to start over and present that gray pussy, that gray dick to the new motherfucker.
This dude is stupid. Who wants to debate Corey Holcomb on how to pick a friend?
Eating pussy that's real gray is kind of unappetizing sometimes. But sometimes you be like, fuck it, she cool. So just think of starting over with a new motherfucker. Now, if this the motherfucker you've been with, you don't give a fuck what it is. You're like, this is my motherfucker.
Right.
But you starting over because you spent 15, 20 years with a motherfucker that ain't never been nothing but a hater to you.
God damn.
It's like, you like, damn, I fucked up. I'm out here in the game starting over.
Right.
I can't even go to the club, really. I'm too old. I got to go to bingo and meet a motherfucker.
Right. Hilarious.
Bingo.
You're the youngest one at bingo, but you're the oldest one at the club.
Damn.
Right.
That's that fucked up age to be at.
You're like, in the middle of the bullshit.
Right.
Fuck all the bitches at bingo. You late 40s, early 50s. At the club, you the old motherfucker at the club.
Right.
God damn.
That's what happens when you got to start over.
Jesus, the phone lines are cracking right now. Callers, are you ready? He did that fucking dog bark last night and the internet is going crazy.
The old dog.
The old dog bark. All kind of memes. Oh, shit. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Welcome to the Voice of Reason. Speak on it. Caller, Boost Mobile. Let him go. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it. Caller. Yes, Boost Mobile. One more. This one. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
Yeah, this is Jovan calling from Strong Beach.
Strong Beach.
Long Beach.
Jovan, what up?
What's up, Zoe, Mimi, Corey?
What's up?
Man, let me see how can I put this.
Say it, man.
I think in today's society, man, the way things is working, it's like there's this whole agenda like they're pushing where men should be like real soft. You know, it's like it's at the point now where they're pushing that gay agenda, right? You got men wearing dresses and shit now, right?
Mm-hmm.
But see, I'm like Corey, you know what I'm saying? I like to wear the weirdo shit, but I mean, ain't nobody about to do that.
Right.
Right.
But I mean, like, on that subject, I mean, you got men being real feminine, so it's kind of hard for a strong black woman to be submissive to that type of person.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get what I'm saying.
Right.
But then on the other hand, if you a strong black man and you got you a good woman and she not being submissive, go ahead and, add you a couple little hotties on Instagram or Facebook and let her.
Oh, where'd you go?
He's over here. You know what I'm saying? You got to get where I'm going.
You driving over there by Slauson. We lost you. What was that last piece?
Yo, my bad. I am over here driving. But yeah, if you got you a real good girl, you know what I'm saying, you a strong black man, you want her to be submissive. I mean, there's ways to go about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you kind of got to be like 5 steps ahead of the woman nowadays.
Right.
Because women are working, super hard, just like a man. So
I think that people should be bold enough one day just to be like, okay, like to their girl, just be like, look, I don't want you to be mad. I want you to just be strong through this experiment I want to show you. I want to show you 2 of these bitches I'm fucking with. And you show her like your baddest women who doing the best. And you be like, you see I didn't leave you for these bitches? I love you.
That's
I'm
it,
just
Corey.
saying.
That's it.
It will shake them up. Even though I'm talking about an ignorant bitch just gonna be mad and talk shit. But I'm talking about a bitch that's realistic.
Your friend.
Right, your friend. Now you show me these motherfuckers that you be with when you don't answer your phone.
Wow.
Right. Show and tell.
Right.
Real quick. If you got a woman that don't know how to cook, no way. She don't know how to treat you like a man anyway. She don't know how to cook. Simple as that.
That's important.
I appreciate y'all, man. I'm going to let y'all go.
All right, bro. We thank you for this call, man. Thanks, bro. We'll holler.
Hilarious.
Man, I just think when America's sick, black people are on their deathbed.
Mm-hmm.
All our beliefs come from them, come from America. We're Americans like everybody else. But if you look at how we're treated in America, it creates unique problems for how we interface with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think, man, like women. Oh, I asked this question before on the domestic abuse show. I said, if women were as strong as men, would they beat men's ass?
Some of them would, yes.
Off tops.
Yes.
If they were as strong or stronger than men, they would be like, you know what, motherfucker, say one more word. It would flip.
It'd be like the Black Widow spider.
Yes.
It would be like the Black Widow spider. I'm done with you, nigga. And then
Right.
boop, boop, it'll be over.
If women could kill us, they would.
They would.
Mm-hmm.
So I think some of that is happening on the economic side of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's, I'm free from you, nigga.
Right.
I'm making more money than you, nigga.
But she only makes a fool out of herself. Because when you got money and then you diss all of your responsibilities to family, I'm talking about, your job is to go out here and make sure you link up with somebody and y'all kids grow together under a family type of umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
If you think because you got money, especially as a woman, you don't need a man, later on, as it go on, you gonna realize, wow, I destroyed my family with all of this nonsense instead of standing solid with my motherfucking man. Vice versa with women.
Yeah.
I mean, vice versa with men.
Yeah.
You leave your good woman you been with because you getting it now. It's unrepairable damage.
Yeah.
Right.
I done fucked up a couple of times. I done lost a couple of good ones.
Yeah.
What did Jay-Z say? Don't be the nigga who lost the baddest chick in the game. Talk about Eric Benet. Don't be Eric Benet.
Right.
But Eric Benet wanted dudes. I saw him on the plane with a dude. I'm just keeping it real. I was like, they fucking around. What?
Shit.
That's another thing in society. Nobody want to say some of these dudes want dudes.
Right. They like that ass.
And they'll never bring that point up, and they'll be public speakers and everything, but they will never say, I mess with men from time to time.
Right.
Even though I got a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And ladies, when you recognize your man mess with men and you still mess with him, you might as well just shoot yourself in the head.
Right.
Because you got dookie pussy.
Ugh.
I'm just keeping it real.
Or worse.
Yeah, you can't really.
Once you recognize your man mess with men,
I'm cool.
it's like you can't fix that.
I don't want them.
You can't
Are you telling me that there are some women that look the other way?
Of course. I think a lot of women look the other way and say it when they get mad at them or whatever, or when it's
That's
over.
why you go ahead when they mad. What do they say?
You know, when they get mad and they know it's that final argument, it ain't no holding back.
What they say?
You and Charles fucking. It's like y'all going to the club. Y'all going to get drugged.
Hilarious.
It's common, man. It's real common.
Shit.
Especially out here in Hollywood. I know this comedian dude, and he always bragging about what he do with the industry and everything. And, you know, he a little light-skinned dude. His first name Dave. I won't say his last name. But he always like to go on stage and brag on what he do, but he never talk about the reason you're able to do it is because you sleep with the guys in power.
Oh, Jesus.
Y'all a clique. You fit the description of what they want around them. That's why you in that position you in.
Yikes.
You're a homosexual, man. Until you say that, you lying to the world and your wife.
I don't know.
Why it won't get hard? He just ass skeeted in somebody.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from?
Duke 'em out Dookie section.
Oh, shit. Caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Dookie Duking session.
Duking it out.
Right. I'm about to juke your Duke, boy.
Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? And where you calling from? You got to get in here, caller.
Where the oil at?
Shit. All right, drop him. Who's the next one? Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from?
My sheet.
This is Kim from Wichita, Kansas. What's up, y'all? 5150, Nick.
Kim from Wichita, Kansas. What it up?
What up? What up? I don't know where you guys are in the conversation. I'm driving home from work. How's everybody? Hey, ladies.
Hey.
There's only one lady here today. It's me,
Michelle.
Yes, Mimi, and
Michelle.
Corey Holcomb.
Okay.
And we're talking about gender roles.
Corey was tipsy last night.
Yeah, I was a little drunk. I'm sorry.
He was a little drunk. He was all right. He went off, but it was hilarious, though.
The dog bark. Best dog bark ever in the world.
So we're talking about gender roles, and in particular, because women have advanced, they've advanced far in this society. What are her gender roles, right, in a heterosexual relationship? What is she responsible for doing now? Is she supposed to cook? Is she supposed to clean? Is she supposed to cater to her man? Is she supposed to give him sex whenever he wants?
Well, I think she's supposed to cook if she can cook.
Right.
I don't know how many men want to eat food from a chick that can't cook shit, but
right.
I am. My husband and I both are business people, and we both are very busy. But I think that there is some nostalgia in womanly shit. So I personally, I cannot speak for anybody else. I get excited when my husband eats dinner and he is excited about it and he likes it. That makes me happy. I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I just feel like there are certain things that women are, yes, we have responsibilities. There's just some female shit that females are supposed to do. It ain't nothing changed. Just the chicks have changed. So the chicks right now that are running around having babies are the children of crackhead. So they don't know shit.
Wow.
I don't know a lot of young women that are, I'm 34, so I don't know any women that are around 25 that can just like cook a meal or that find pride in making sure that their house is clean. So if they want to entertain people, that they can, or when their man has an itch, they scratch it. I just think this is the bottom line. When you get married, you're supposed to like do everything. You do all the nasty, freaky shit that you didn't do. You cook and do extra with the food. You make sure the house is clean because that's your man, right?
Right.
If you have a man that's a piece of shit that is not reciprocating that somehow, then who are you? That means, like Corey says, you an ain't shit bitch.
Right.
Same shit. So I think it depends on. I don't know. I just think it depends on who you are, what you find value in. You know, people, if you don't value something, you don't give a shit about it.
Right.
So if you don't value your house being clean, why would you value the idea of your house being clean for your man? Why you wouldn't give a shit about that?
Wow.
So I just think it depends on the person. I was raised in a household where my grandmother did everything. I mean, she ironed my grandfather's drawers. Okay, so I'm not saying I'm going to do that, but I know that my grandfather.
Then you failed your big mama's legacy.
I sure did. And
I'm gonna need my drawers ironed.
About that. but my grandfather loved that. You know, my grandmother. That's something that she probably didn't really have to do. But my grandfather would just be like, your grandma is a shit, man. She's ironing my drawers. She irons the sheets. She cooks, you know. So I think that kind of helps make that relationship strong. You know, like this chick will do almost damn near anything for me, but still having her own character and having her own set of ideas and things that she may want to do. So it just depends on the person. These chicks that are running around right now, women like me and other women that cook are far and few in between. But what do y'all think?
Well, I appreciate all the information you just delivered. That was good. And you sound like a pretty intelligent woman. Corey, you have a question for her?
Granddaddy used to take care of the house, though, didn't he?
As far as financial?
Yeah.
As far as financial and things that there are things that come with having a man around. And if you sit up here and try to think of it all, you'll be here all day. But having a man around, it means something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying
it does. There are certain things I'm not willing to lift in the house and I know I can, but I know my husband can do it. So that I let him do that.
Right.
You know? And yes, my grandfather did take care of, he took care of the house. Yeah.
He took care of the house, you know, and,
Yeah.
She took care of him.
So that's the thing. If you have a man that's taking care of shit, why ain't you taking care of shit? You too lazy to take care of shit? Then he's going to find
answer to
somebody
that
else
is
that's
simple.
going to take care of shit.
The young girls today think you owe them something. I said that before.
Oh, shit.
They think you supposed to do that shit. Mm-hmm. You supposed to do that for me.
How can you
I gave
owe
you some
somebody
pussy.
something and they don't have nothing to give?
No, these girls think they pussy is the game changer.
Right.
Here we go. And now we come to it.
No, that's why they be so shocked when you don't do what they want you to do after you fuck them. They be like, but I gave you some pussy.
What you mean you ain't gonna take me to get no gas from my car?
Right, you gave me some pussy, I gave you some dick. What?
Right.
It's an equal exchange here.
Right.
If it wasn't, it ain't my fault.
It ain't my fault.
I tried.
I tried.
Right. You could have the other dude over there. He could wait next door. He could wait outside.
Right.
He could be on Twitter while I'm finishing.
Shit.
Like, go on in there, homie. It's all yours.
Right.
I got her primed for you.
Right.
Oh, that's stupid.
I wouldn't eat that pussy if I was you.
Thanks for the call, young lady. We appreciate the insight. Thank you. We got more callers. Caller, you're on the Voice of Reason. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
You already know who this is. This Big E from Pennsylvania. What's up, baby?
Big E from Pennsylvania. What's happening?
Hey, man, I'm lounging, maxing, and relaxing. You know, slicker than mosquitoes, Peter in the white tuxedo. You know how I go.
All right.
Hey, yo, you got C Lover in there with you?
Who is C Lover?
That's Corey HOLCOMB. You know, that's my man. You got him in there with you?
Hey, what up, man?
He called you C Lover.
C Lover.
Man. What's up, man?
I ain't nothing to it. You IG?
C Lover.
Hey, man, listen, man. When the next time you come to Atlantic City or Philadelphia, man? I went to your show in Philly, but I had to leave early. I had my light-skinned girl with me. You started going off, and I shit myself.
Right.
I got to catch you again.
Right. I'll be back, man. We working on something now to get to Philly. We'll be in Philly early 2018.
Hey, that's what's up, man. I love what you do. I love the show. I love your show best when everybody on there.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. The opinions, everybody's opinion, that's magic, man. You guys do magic up there. Tell Darlene I love her.
All right, we'll do.
We ain't gonna say it the way you said it, but we'll tell her.
Stay positive, man.
All right, thank you, brother.
right.
I love her.
He meant that, okay? Yeah.
Caller,
that's
you're on the
right,
line,
D.
man. What's your name? Where you calling from? Speak on it.
What up, man? It's Jack from Honolulu.
Jack from Honolulu. What's the deal, man?
Oh, you know, man, chilling, catching the show as usual. What's up, Corey? Hey, Mimi.
Hey.
What up with it?
So,
not much, man.
what are your woman's roles in her relationship, in y'all relationship, man? What are the roles, man?
A nurturer and a co-provider, because things have changed. Like if people want traditional roles, they have to establish that. And I think the biggest thing is they have to have respect for each other to establish that. Like you have to be able to respect each other as a person and what they're bringing to the table. So that being said, if people don't do that, that's going to fall through. I think that both people have to realize that men and women are not equal, but they're equally important, especially when it comes to the children, because they have to both be on the same team. So, and then my last thing is, I think Corey said that people need to know what a true friend looks like. People can't do that without self-love, because people are always looking for approval as opposed to an actual friend.
Deep.
That's good shit right there. Appreciate the call, Jack from Honolulu. You know you're welcome to drop knowledge anytime you get ready.
He dropped the jewels.
He did. God damn.
Who gonna say that I don't like myself? Shit. Motherfuckers, they feel like they not supposed to say that, but that's what it is.
That's what it is.
You don't like yourself.
And he brought up something else that was real important. The days of one income, granddaddy outside taking engines and shit out of cars and fixing them for the neighborhood and putting 4 kids through college and buying a house, those days is over.
Yeah.
2 people got to go work now.
Mm-hmm.
This is a dual income situation now. So it's hard for the woman. I mean, because men have always worked. This is what we do. But now it's turning into men doing women work and women doing men work, and then them scheduling around that. Okay, I got to go to work. Now you take the kids to school, or you get the kids ready and you do that. Back in the day when it was just the man, all right, honey, I'm off to work. And she took care of all of that. Now you got to coordinate schedules, and one day it might be you. 1 week it might be you. The next week it might be her, because the schedules are overlapping and doing that. But it's a 24-hour grind now for both parents. So some of the expectations from back in the day might need to be upgraded.
Right.
Most parents are not together because they were never together.
Oh, say
I'm
more.
just saying.
Damn, that's big.
I don't know what to tell a girl who goes out and gets knocked up by a stranger and expects anything good to happen from that.
Right.
I mean, if you some girl who you're a go-getter, I know how to get stuff done, okay, be down. That's the best chance the child got. But if you got knocked up by a dude who came through, that ain't gonna work. And that's
Who is that dude, Corey?
You know, motherfucker, get that call in the middle of the night. Hey, what's up? You sleep? All right. Hey, come on, about 20 minutes. All right. If this is your child's father, this is all you know of him. I'm on my way in about 20 minutes. Put the dog in the basement. I don't feel like petting it. Get in the basement. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like smiling with the old dog.
Hilarious.
I'm just saying, this is the father of a lot of these girls' child. This is what they know of him when he come through at night.
Right.
And how we gonna build a nation with a whole bunch of children who are the offspring of dudes who come through?
Wow.
Can't build a nation like that.
I don't feel like smiling with the old dog.
Right.
Put him in the basement.
Put the dog in the basement. Put your daughter in the couch and put your daughter on the couch and the dog in the basement.
Damn.
Coming through.
Right.
You want something from 7-Eleven?
You gotta come through, baby.
A grapefruit Perrier. All right.
Not grapefruit.
Fuck.
This is what happens.
Damn.
This is what most pregnancies come from. A dude who comes through. Not a dude, y'all solid. Y'all done built camaraderie, all that shit. Just most pregnancies are by a dude who come through. And people be like, you don't take care of your kids. And if the dude spoke honestly, he'll be like, I'm not connected to them like that. I mean, there comes responsibility when you do stuff like that. That's moral, but I'm just saying, I don't know that bitch.
Wow.
I'm not compelled to be there for her. Because I never was.
Shit. This is harsh, but it's the truth.
The truth.
Let's take that final caller. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from?
Caller?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
What's
Miss
up?
Lips. Here we go.
Oh, this Miss Lips. What up, girl?
What's up, Chicago 5150?
You got it? What you doing right now? For real. Tell the truth. Don't be shy.
I'm on the table reading a book. Because Lo told me to read. You want to know what I'm reading, Corey? Dennis Kimbrough, Think and Grow Rich, a Black Dot, a Black Choice.
Say that again?
Give it to me today.
Wait, say that book again?
Okay. Think and Grow Rich, a Black Choice. Yeah.
Okay, well,
I'm going to tell you the book, bro.
Did I tell you to read that particular book?
So why you tell her to read?
No, you didn't. But it's Black owned.
So you heard that. I didn't tell her to read that particular book.
You told her she needs to read more, right?
Yes.
That's right. That's right. You learn better. But I agree with Corey. I agree with Corey. Women need to be more accountable. Women need to pay for half of their abortions. And yes, they do got dookie pussy. Yes, I know. I was in Atlanta.
I will pay for an abortion, though.
Hilarious.
I even if I know it ain't mine, I don't want the next dude to go through what he gonna go through with you.
Damn.
It's not fair to the game. They what?
I never had an abortion, though.
You say
I
you
never had an abortion.
You never had an abortion?
No, she swallowed it.
Right. That means you ain't never been pregnant.
No, nigga, I do other things.
No, I'm saying she ain't been pregnant before. That's why she ain't had no abortion.
Exactly.
I got 3 kids.
You what?
I got 3 kids. Yeah.
She got 3 kids. I didn't know you had kids. That explains a lot.
Oh, shit. Mimi, I mean, Miss Lips and Corey together?
I didn't know you had kids.
I ain't ready.
I didn't know you had kids. That all makes sense.
All these stretch marks and shit ain't for nothing, my nigga.
Hilarious.
What dude that? Or is it dudes? Or is it one dude?
2 dudes are living and 1 is deceased.
So you got 3 kids by 3 different dudes.
Yeah, I changed my life.
No.
I call it the 2.5 program.
Right.
You know, like the 10-point program, like, Black Panther.
Right.
I call it the 2.5 program. Yeah.
Hilarious.
I love you, Mimi.
You know I love you, Miss Lips, baby.
Miss Lips a
what
G.
What kind of button you got on today? You moist or what, girl?
Oh,
honey, I had on my moist button last night, baby. I was killing them niggas. Yay!
Wow. Hey, Miss Lips, I appreciate you for calling, love. We got to wrap it up.
Love you.
I tell all 3 of them niggas, I say, what up?
All right, Miss Lips. Peace.
Peace.
Corey, where you gonna be at, man? Like,
hey man, I'm on my way to Charlotte to the Comedy Zone this weekend. Y'all come on out if you in that area. Charlotte, North Carolina. You know it's going down. You know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shock all the people who ain't never heard nothing like this before. Wow. I love to see their faces. It's worth it.
Wow. Charlotte
shows Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. Look it up on the Comedy Zone website. Corey HOLCOMB in Charlotte.
How many shows are you doing? You doing 5 or 6, 7?
We're doing 5. We probably had one more on Saturday because the Saturday shows almost sold out.
Righteous. Mimi, where can they find you, young lady?
You can find me on Twitter, Michelle A. Dukes. And you can find me on Instagram, Cat Eyes Mimi. And you know you can get them threads from Rebel Threads. So check me out, ladies.
Hey, this is Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. You can follow me on IamZoeWilliams.com. Don't forget to get your copy of The Relationship Dismount and pre-order your copy of The Holographic Relationship. It should be out no later than November. I'm pushing. Got another editing session tomorrow. I'm pushing to get that book out by the end of the year. So get your pre-order now at IamZoeWilliams.com. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. And, of course, we have another show Friday night, the Friday night edition of The Voice of Reason here on Dash Talk. Don't forget to tune in 5 to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. I'm out. Deuces.